These are residents in Kaduna State on the day 5 of the End Bad Government protest, urging the military to immediately overthrow President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and take over power. This is a very, very disturbing situation, and it shouldn't have gotten to this. First thing is that this protest shouldn't have happened if we have a considerate and sympathetic president. But it's obvious that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is someone that his heart is hardened. He's bent on doing whatever he wants to do, irrespective of the consequence. And there is going to be a lot of consequence regarding this protest. It's going to cost a lot of things in this country. I can tell you for a fact that Nigeria is not going to remain the same after this protest. We don't even know when this protest is going to stop, but I can guarantee you that this protest will not stop on the 10th day. The situation in the north is very, very peculiar. Allowing this protest to take place is going to worsen the situation in the north. The people in the north, they've been neglected by the government for a very long time. Though they've held sway to power, but you all know that our politicians are the most soulless and wicked set of politicians we have in this country. The north, they've been waiting for this opportunity and they are using it to vent their anger. The population in the north make this protest more peculiar, and I can tell you these people are not ready to leave the street anytime soon. Even if the president finally meets the demands of Nigeria, the people in the north, they will not understand that the presidents have met their demand. Now, another worrisome situation is the display of Russian flag in the north, especially in Kaduna State. The people are protesting with a Russian flag. It's very, very disturbing. Some persons are saying it's a military flag, some are saying it's a Russian flag. I don't understand what a Russian flag is doing in Nigeria.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country. Be faithful, loyal, and honest. Serve Nigeria without my strength. Defend their unity with their corruption. Don't want to see a visible Santiago from Mana. Don't want to.
ba fa sallar idi aka taso ba ke ko idi ba ta yawa haka ke godo
Umar tudun wada duk garin Kaduna ba kamar tudun wada karshe ne. Gaskiya tudun wada karshe ne. Kura uba. Kuma gura uba. Elai na zu. Kana kibo. Ba kamar tudun wada. Kura uba ce. Kai. Wallahi gariya ne. Jiba ba wuro. Tudun wada karshe ne. Kura uba. Tambura kai suna da yawa fa kamar uba.
Best time to have stopped this protest was when it has not started. Now that this protest has started, it will definitely spiral out of control, and definitely non-state actors and some politicians will hijack this protest. Having a Russian flag being displayed in Kaduna State is all nothing but sponsored. Whatever is happening in Nigeria currently, Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be held responsible. And whatever will happen after this protest, of course, something negative will definitely come out from this protest. Bola Ahmed Tinubu should equally be held accountable. He had an opportunity to stop this protest before it started, but he refused. Now the protest started and he thought it was a child's play. He equally had an opportunity to stop it again when he gave a recorded broadcast, but he refused. It shows that Nigerian politicians, they don't care about this country. They are not patriotic about this country. All they are patriotic about is what they will get away from this country. They don't even care if this country burn, because there is no reason why this protest should get into the 5th day. There are politicians that will not allow these things to go on. It has gone out of control. There's been a lot of intimidation from the police. There's been a lot of destruction of properties. People have been killed by the security forces, and now they are displaying a Russian flag in the country, even asking the military to take over power. It shouldn't have gotten to this level. But then you know who our politicians are. They don't care if this country burn, as long as they are in power. They want to remain in power till infinity. Now asking the military to take over power, you all know that we are experiencing bad government. But the truth is that the military taking over power is not going to solve the issue in this country. Most people in this country are not patriotic. We've had the military taking over power before in this country, and they ruled for decades, and they were also responsible for destroying this economy. They destroyed the naira. They destroyed Nigeria economy. President Obasanjo, that took over from the military, had to do a lot of things in order to revive Nigeria economy. But it's quite unfortunate to see that Nigeria economy did not go from the direction that Obasanjo set it to go, and now we are at it again. Asking the military to take over power is not the solution to our problem. I can tell you, these guys are not patriotic. They are only patriotic to what they can steal and loot from this country. Military taking over power from this country, they are going to make the matter and the situation worse. Our military men are no longer military men, they are now politicians. These guys are feeding fat from politicians. Even if they take over power, they will focus their attention on stealing the oil. How do you think that we keep having oil theft in our oil industry? Of course, the security agencies are part of this stealing that is going on. Asking them to take over power, I can tell you, these guys, they will not remove their eye from looting. So the problem is not about the military taking over power. So we should be careful as to what we demand in this country. The problem is that whatever we are doing, we should have a system that works, and we can make that work in our democracy. But it's quite unfortunate that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that took over power from the back door, does not want to make himself a hero. Bola Ahmed Tinubu could have become the hero of Nigeria democracy, but yet he's making himself a villain. Well, we are in this situation currently now, and I don't know who is going to stop what is happening. That broadcast he gave on Sunday, that recorded speech he gave on Sunday, has definitely exacerbated the issue. It has angered so many more persons, and they've hit the street again. All over the country, the protest is currently going on. The people are not relenting. That broadcast was not meant to happen. Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not meet the demands of the protesters. And he did not even address issues on ground, especially police brutality on innocent protesters. You all saw what is happening in the UK. People are protesting in the UK, but they are not protesting based on what we are protesting here in Nigeria. And they are attacking security forces, but you will never see the security forces retaliating or hitting them back, but rather they are arresting them calmly And you will never see the security forces carrying guns or even tear gas in a protest ground. So why are the security agencies carrying guns and tear gas in the protest ground? And Bola Ahmed Tinubu is seeing all of that and keeping quiet and even blaming the protesters for causing what is happening in this country. It's going to be an unfortunate situation in the next coming days. It's unfortunate we don't have a government. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.